Yo, what up people, it's your boy Skater here, back with another video. So today it's a little bit different. I already tried to record this shit, but it took like 20 minutes. So I wouldn't watch a 20-minute video, so I guess you wouldn't either. I especially wouldn't watch me for 20 minutes, you know, because I'm a little bit cold with my brain. So anyways, let's hop into it. I'm just gonna show you guys what I use to play my competitive matches. So my role in the team, whenever we play with the team, I used to be a synthetic guy. Now I play so I used to do the glitch, the rewind. Now I play warfighter, so I have the overdrive with resupply. That's just because I cannot use any other trait besides resupply. I think, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure, but let's say resupply is the only thing we can use. So we use overdrive with it. Why? It's just to run the ball faster, run the spawns on hard point, whatever. We gotta hold it for a longer time to get the points back or some shit, and then still get the spawns or get challenge it with my overdrive. Anyways, let's hop into the classes. So what I do is I stack my guns. So I got an MP4 stack. That means I got like 5 attachments, so 4 attachments and an elo sight on it. My elo sight, every single gun that I use an elo sight, I use the normal default elo. I tried the lens, it's really good, but it's not something I like. I really want to have the blue dot, but it seems that only every single pro and every single noob got it. I'm not getting it. I opened a shitload of supply drops. I'm even thinking about buying a fucking 100 euros of crypto keys, or what is it, code points, just to buy the thing so I can get a fucking lens on it. But anyways, whenever it's stacked, I have one more class that's called stack. It's the Kabar. It's pretty much the same class as this one. It's just a different gun. So I have Blast Shield. I play with Blast Shield a lot because a lot of people nade. I don't use Tech Mask on this one just because the people that use stuns, a lot more people use nades than stuns. So let's keep it like that. I always use Dead Silence. I even use Dead Silence in respawn mode. That's just because I like to hear people, and sometimes the spawns are really weird, especially on hard point. You spawn out, you hear people walk, and that's when you get the kills. You know, you get your team is in the hill, get the kills, you spawn out for some weird reason. I still don't know why sometimes, but let's say you spawn out, they spawn right next to you. You hear them walk, you kill them again. They even get more time on the hill, your teammates, just because you kill them and because you heard them. And otherwise you hear yourself, you might get mixed up and they kill you. And that's just why I use that science, even in respawn modes. So let's get into this shit further. So we got the Kabar, same, oh no, not that one. Kabar, same thing, just stacked it. Why don't I use long barrel? To me, it doesn't make sense. It's only a little bit different, like the range from a 4 to 5 bullet hit on a Kabar, or like, it's just the extent with the long barrel, it doesn't make sense to me because it's only just a little bit. I'd rather have like full metal jackets, or what I use most of the time is extended max. On the Kabar, you got 56 bullets if you put extended max in it, so that's why I use extended max. Then we got an NV4 with the red dot, dexterity, and a handgun. Why do I use dexterity? Just you get the reload off faster, and I got a handgun on it. I don't use this class much. It's only when my aim is really bad. Then I prefer to play with a red dot. Sorry, I need to get a drink in a bit, but we'll finish this video and then I'll get a drink. Yeah, it's just a red dot. It makes me like a reflex red dot sight with the normal red dot on it. It makes me a lot more confident in my shot. I don't know why, but it is really bad to me on close quarter combat. To me, a lot of people don't see the difference. Some people do think they see the difference. I'm one of the people that think I see the difference. Like, I have a lot more shit to, well, the red dot is basically really big. It zooms in a little bit slower for my feeling. Like, you probably don't even notice it, but I think I notice it. So whenever they get close, you got hip fire. With the elo, you can sometimes snap on them still. With the red dot, it's a little bit harder to snap on them while they're standing underneath you or some shit. So then we got an MP4, a normal MP4. This class you can use every single time. This is a class that you can play respawn, S&D, anything with. The same I have with a Kabar. Same class, just different gun. And I also got it with an OSA. Just really playing good setup for your gun. You got your perks, you got your blast shield, you got your attack mask, or what is it? Tech resist it's called in this game. Tech resist, and you got your death sign. That's just basically all what you need. You need a stock on your ARs. You need foregrip most of the time, and you need quick draw. A lot of people don't use sometimes I see people who don't use quick draw. Like, they're probably really bad whenever we play and we slap them anyways. But don't just always use quick draw. That's something I really recommend to do. And if you use a red dot or a elo, or you just use a fucking iron sight, that's up to you. Just whatever you prefer. Don't let anybody get something in your head that you gotta use this one or this one is way better. No, it's whatever you prefer, whatever looks better to you, whatever you can hit your shots with, that's what you play with. Don't let people say, look, sometimes people say to me, yeah, you gotta use this, you gotta use this, or, yo, I played with this, it's really good, maybe you should check it out. And then I check it out, and I think, oh, yeah, it's good. And then after a while, I start playing really, really bad. And I go back to whatever I play with, and then I play good again. That's why my teammates always say to me, just don't listen to people. Just play with whatever you want to play with. So then we got, back to the guns, of course, or classes. Then on 5, we got, a Kabar with trophy. Why do I use trophy? It's just because a lot of, even on S&D, you can throw down a trophy and you can know, if they rush you. Because a lot of times, if they play, let's say you play Crusher, that's a really, like, if they go A or some shit, it's really heavy to defend. Because they throw nades, they go stunts, they throw everything at you that they got. And then they probably fucking go, they push you with 3 people, and then one is going you and shit. And it's really hectic, and most of the time when people push A, the round only lasts like 30 or 40 seconds. Because if you, like, yeah, if you basically holding, if your team thinks, oh, they're gonna go A, let's stick A, fuck mid, fuck B, let's all go A. Not really likely to happen, because most of the time somebody will hold mid or some shit, but let's say we all stack A, they stacking A, they pushing us, we hold them back, and we kill them all, then the round is over. The same for them. That's most of the time what happens if somebody really, really tries to push A. So that's why I use a trophy. Also for a hard point or whatever, it's really good to use. You can just pop it in the hard point and you get some points with it, and you get the stuns and nades of your team. And it makes it a little bit easier to kill people sometimes. And it makes your team stay up for a longer time. Then we get the normal Kabar that you already saw. We got an OSA, same class setup as the, oh no, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I use Blast Shield on my OSA just because, I throw down my trophy in the hill. Let's say you play, I only use this class setup in the hardpoint anyways. So whenever I play with the OSA, I like to play aggressive. So I throw it in the hill, or I throw it just outside the hill, so I know where they're coming from, because I see my trophy go off whenever they're throwing nades from somewhere. And then I like to push them with my OSA. So that's why I use Blast Shield, because sometimes I jump outside of the range of my trophy, and I do like to have some cover from the nades, because sometimes nades are just really crucial in the game. They like, you get 3 nades on you, they probably get 2 kills. And then it's a 2v3 or 2v4, and it makes it a lot harder for your team if you're not using trophies or Blast Shield. Then we got 2 classes. Like, let's go to the sniper first. The sniper rifle is just really basic. I use the longbow. It's just because the intervention to me, or it's called TF 141 or some shit. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, TF 141. It's just an intervention from Modern Warfare 2, but it's not that good. You get a lot of inconsistent hit markers. Like, I understand you get a hit marker on the legs or some shit, they're not hurt. Of course, they're not that. that makes a little bit of sense in a video game. Just because otherwise you get really easy picks with the snipers. But this gun, I thought it was from the chest till the head, like from the chest up, you get a one-shot kill. That's not the case. Sometimes you shoot them in the fucking shoulder or in the fucking chest, in the neck. Sometimes one time even got a hit mark on his head. But you get so many hit marks, I don't understand the gun. Maybe it's just connection or some shit in the game that you're actually shooting somewhere else. But I just use the longbow. You get from pretty much everything from the belly button up, like the hips up, you get one shot kill. It's really good. I use a thermal sight, just because a lot of people don't use cold-blooded. Whenever they do use cold-blooded, I switch it up next map to quick draw and ballistic CPU. I use the EMC. I don't use the Hornet. Hornet is really good, especially like if you play hardpoint or some shit. You want to get, like, if you put an extended mag on it, you slide in the hill, you get a 2-piece easily, gives you really close quarter, and that gun shoots like crazy. It's even faster than an OSA. But to me, it has too much recoil. I cannot play that well with an OSA. I can definitely not play with a fucking Hornet. I use an EMC. You gotta put your trigger finger into the game, but the thing is, if you hit 3 shots, they're dead. So if you got a little bit of trigger finger and you just, your aim is on point, you got the kill easy, and you definitely earned the kill. So then we got a flechette grenade. Oh, by the way, why I use flechette grenade is just because let's say it like this: you can use either flechette grenade or you can use a cluster grenade. Cluster grenade you gotta cook, because otherwise it takes really long for it to explode. It's really strong. It's so much stronger than the flechette grenade. But what it does, you gotta cook it. And my team and we play a little bit more aggressive. So you don't want to cook shit. You just want to throw it. On impact, it splits up into multiple propelled grenades on impact, blah blah. Yeah, that's what it says, but well, that's what it does. But thing is, it goes into 4 small nades. So it's really hard to get a kill with it. You only get the kill if you throw it in front of the guy, it hits the guy, and then it kills him. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of hit marks, or they gotta be hurt. But the thing is, you throw the nade, it fucking explodes on impact in 4 little nades. Then it hits them, but you're pushing right after your nade, so you can get the easy scrap kills with it. That's why we use it, why I use it. If you play a little bit slower, definitely go use the fucking cluster grenade. It does a lot more damage. The only thing is you gotta cook it, and I don't have time to cook shit. I cannot even cook, so why the fuck would I use it, right? Anyways, back to the guns. Oh, by the way, on this class I use cold-blooded and marksman. Marksman is just for sniper rifles. You get a little bit less flinch when you get shot at. It makes it a little bit easier to shoot with a sniper. Let's say somebody shooting at you with MP4 or some shit across the map, and you just sometimes you get the kill, sometimes you don't. But to me, it makes a little bit difference. Some people say it doesn't make shit difference, but to me it does, so I just use it. And then on 9, we go one back. We got an MP4 with a Trojan scope. Trojan scope is something not a lot of people use. I use it sometimes. I don't use it all the time, of course, because it's really hard to kill people with it from close by. But what it does is it's like a tracking, it says tracking optic that outlines enemies even through smoke. So it's not a tracker sight, so it's allowed to use. It's a Trojan sight. It's allowed to use in GB, UMG, whatever you want to play. It's like even a CWL or what you call CWL. Yeah, that's the right pronouncement. Dick. Anyways, so I use it with a smoke class. It's just a normal MP4 class, just a different scope. You throw down the smoke, and if you shoot, you can see through this shit. Through the smoke, you see the guy. He outlines in green with like fucking stripes and shit. But yeah, it's just a really good class to use, and not a lot of people use it. And some people, they think you can counter it with cold-blooded, but you can't. You can only counter it with hardwired, and not many people stack their third perk or only use hardwired. So that's why I use that. and of course I use cold-blooded myself then just to counter the snipers with with fucking thermal sights, because that's what happens if I use this class. A lot of people start sniping against me with thermal snipers, because they think they can see me through the smoke, but I got cold-blooded, so then I protect myself a little bit as well. So anyways, this was your boy Dead Skater. Oh wait, we got our streak still. Like this is the class I use for respawn, like this or like this. I use it for S&D, and yeah, that's basically it. I use a warfighter. Like if you're not with a if like you can play with a warfighter, a merc, a Synetic, FTL, or Phantom. Well, you can play with anybody pretty much, but that's what you normally use. You use the Phantom for invisibility, so camo. You use FTL for the FTL jump with the slide. You use Synetic for rewind and propulsion. Merc you use with man at war, man at arms or some shit, and kinetic armor. And warfighter you use with the overdrive and resupply. So that basically gives you like scavenger, but that's just because you cannot use anything else. But anyways, don't forget, if you like the video, to leave a thumbs up, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what I do wrong, tell me what I do right, if you like the video or not. Anyways, this was your boy Dead Skater. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.